can start.
Now these gentlemen know you. I'm Sherry Williams.
I'm Marilyn Hunter. I'm the festival manager for the South Museum.
Congratulations
Thank
again.
you. Thank
Wonderful
you.
event as always.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you of course know each of them.
We just met.
Okay.
You know, I don't have a particular style. I just like simple. I like a simple A-line skirt, or I like something that kind of flares but isn't tight. I do not like tight, confining clothes. I'm old-fashioned to the point that women wore hats. In growing up, I grew up in an era where we were dressed as girls. We wore dresses, we wore ruffles, we wore lace, and being dressed up as a girl all my life, that is my style, to always look feminine, not to look so masculine. Even if I have on pants, I still look feminine. Today, you have a lot of, if you look at the era, you have a lot of white women. They dress their little girls in dresses. You always see them in dresses. Black women tend to dress their little girls in blue jeans. So you never have that feminine side. And most of the girls that grow up, they know nothing about being feminine. I also do the glass slipper project, and a lot of those young girls, they have no idea what prom dresses and things are because they were never introduced to that. They were always in pants. So my style, again, is simple. I'm not into a lot of patterns and stripes. I like polka dots. I do like stripes, but I don't wear them all the time. I prefer solids. Like the Dick Tracy cartoons, they were bright solids. I love color. Green is my favorite color. So when it comes to adornment, I love hats. I wear different types of hats. I wear different styles of hats. So I like hats. I like to wrap my head. So it's all in my upbringing, as well as places I've traveled and places I've gone to. I've gone to galas. I've gone to backyard picnics. I've gone to, hay rides. All of those have a certain style that dictates what you should wear. I would never wear what I have on today to a hayride, but I would never wear blue jeans today because, one, it's Sunday, and my mother would kill me if I was in blue jeans today. But it's the style. As you grow up and as you're taught, that's what that style is. I'm interviewing. So that's what it is. Anything else?
Well, these gentlemen also want to know, and I as well, what influenced you? You spoke highly about how your mother and women always around you wore dresses. Had there been any particular family member who you
No,
knew?
my mother was an impeccable dresser, but my mother came from a family of 10. There were 7 girls and 3 boys, and all of the girls grew up in, they were born in like the 20s and the 30s. So if you go back into history in the 20s and 30s, that's how they dressed. The women were always in their suits or in their dresses with their hats, with their gloves, with their purses. The men always wore suits and ties. They had their hats on. Regardless to what your station in life was, they always dressed. My father never left the house without a shirt and tie and a hat. So all I'm saying is that if you go back into our history, that's how we adorned ourselves. We dressed, that was the era. That's what they did. And that as we've continued to grow and as designers and things have changed, there are some of us that tend to go fad. You can never go wrong with your own style. And I don't care what the fads are. I don't care how bright they are or how not. It's not my style. So you will never see me in the flowered or the patterned pants, because that's not my style. You'll never see me in the hip huggers and the tight leggings. That's not my style. I will always be very conservative. I will never wear tight clothes because tight clothes are uncomfortable. I will never expose myself to the point that it's uncomfortable or disrespectful to other people. So again, growing up and being in that era, you kind of pass it on. So there, like I said, a lot of black women today dress their girls in jeans, where if you look at some of the other races, their girls are in dresses, regardless to what, especially weather like this, all the little girls are in dresses. And they grow up used to having on dresses and used to being very feminine. You can never be very feminine when you wear pants unless you've gone through that whole era of being very feminine.